Welcome back. I'm Lori Burkhart Frank, and I'll be your host for the next few sessions. I'm a local meeting facilitator and just love being involved in this community. And I'm really excited to have Fran Cole next to me from Sammy's Friends. So welcome, Fran.
Thank you.
Yeah. So we have lots to talk about with Sammy's Friends. Yeah. So first of all, what does Sammy's Friends do?
Well, Sammy's Friends has a number of different programs. Their main activity is running the Nevada County Animal Shelter. So that is the majority of our efforts. We also have a thrift store on Main Street. We have a community program to help animals in the community. And we also pay for spay and neuter vouchers, as well as help fund spay and neutering of feral cats.
Wow. Okay, so tell me about the community program. I didn't know about that.
So the community program is a program that was originally formed to try to keep animals out of the shelter. Unfortunately, veterinary costs have increased significantly. We have temporarily put a hold on the community program, and we hope to launch it again when funding increases.
Yes, those vet bills can get up high, but boy, I think of Sammy's Friends as matchmakers, because you bring love into people's hearts.
We do, and most recently we've had extremely wonderful success in adopting out animals that were long-termers at the shelter.
Oh, I love that.
Dogs that had been there over a year. And they found wonderful homes. And that's really one of the most exciting things for us, because we get very attached to the animals at the shelter. And to see animals be overlooked is very, very difficult. So it's especially rewarding to see them when they're adopted.
So I think of Sammy's Friends, and I think of dogs, I think of cats, but I know you do some other things too. What other kind of animals come to the shelter?
Well, a wide variety of animals. We recently had to actually catch some stray roosters and a peacock that had been dropped off in front of the shelter.
Wow.
We have bearded dragons and other lizards. We have birds. We have rabbits. We have goats. And yesterday I actually helped animal control corral and bring in cows to the shelter.
Wow, that's a lot of variety.
It is.
One of my friends has a horse that she had gotten from Sammy's Friends many, many years ago.
We have a very limited area for livestock. We occasionally have horses, but with livestock and horses, we try to find fosters for them as soon as they arrive.
Yeah, so fosters, that is an interesting program. So tell me about the fosters.
We have a number of fosters. We're actually looking for fosters right now, if anyone is interested, because we've had been at overcapacity, 200% for a long time. We recently, again, we have 11 dogs coming in today.
Oh, wow.
In an animal control seizure. So our foster program, those are probably going to be part of some animal control case, but we have a number of other dogs that we would love to go to foster homes.
So what does it take to be a foster parent for a dog or a kitty cat or one of your other animals?
We're very flexible as long as you have animal experience, the ability in your home to keep them. You can be a temporary foster or you can foster to adopt. It gives you a chance to get to know the animal and the animal to get to know you to see if it's a good fit.
And how long do people usually foster for?
It varies significantly. We have some longer term fosters. For example, a lot of our animals that are in hospice, we don't want them to spend their last days in the shelter. So we have some angel foster parents that will take hospice animals, both dogs and cats, and keep them. So that is just a wonderful thing to do.
I love that idea. I've wondered, because I've had a few animals that needed so much care at the end, and I knew they didn't have much time, and I thought about that. So it's good to know that our Sammy's Friends considers animal hospice.
Animal hospice, and also animals with special medical needs utilize fosters. But we also have opportunities for fosters for puppies. And it's kitten season now, so if anyone would like to have the opportunity to care for a kitten or a puppy but doesn't want to keep them forever, it's a great time now.
So that's one way that the community can help, is by being foster parents. But tell us some of the other ways that Sammy's, that people can make a difference with animals. Even if they can't, they're not in a position to maybe become a parent or a foster parent, what other ways can people help?
The first thing that comes to my mind is money and donations. We have had extremely high veterinary bills. I think anyone with animals has seen the increase in veterinary bills. So having the ability to care for the animals, Sammy's Friends pays several $100,000 a year in medical expenses for shelter animals. So the more that you can do to help us with that, the better.
Okay, so funds, and then what about volunteering?
Volunteering, we have several hundred volunteers and they do a number of different things. We have volunteer dog walkers, we have volunteers that work in the kitchen, we have volunteers that handle the front office. We also have volunteers at our wonderful thrift store. So there are a variety of tasks that volunteers can do, and people that can't walk dogs can help in the kitchen.
So they go to Sammy's Friends online to find out about these things?
You can go to Sammy's Friends online and download the information, and we look forward to seeing you.
Oh, Fran, thanks so much for coming in and talking about Sammy's Friends. And stay tuned for our next talk.